sorry that we couldn't do our vlog Wednesday. We got really sidetracked with different wedding stuff, and then he got a headache and then I got a headache, so we just decided it was best not to do the vlog for that day. Yeah, today we've just been doing, I've been doing wedding stuff, he's been doing house stuff. They're running an internet wire through the house, but like through the walls, so it's a bit different than really anything that we've been doing lately. Hey Al, I have little visitor. She's been a sweet girl today. She actually went outside today. It made her very happy. She's just being funny. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say at this point. I mean, we've done a lot for the wedding and everything. I've been working on the guest list and tables, and I think I just managed to get all of my stuff for my DJ done, which is great. But then I have to do all the stuff for the videographer, so it's a lot of paperwork. But at least the DJ stuff, I believe, is done, unless Josiah wants to go through and change something, or yeah, I just have a couple little things to plug in there when I get answers, so it's not so bad compared to what it was. It was a lot of research and a lot of sitting and listening songs, little snippets of songs. I was impatient, but yeah. I'm trying to think about what else. I don't know. I mean, the room is a mess again because they were running wire and everything, but it's not really anything crazy new. Need to get the bottles and such done. But I figured if I take a break from the wedding stuff, it feels like I haven't done much, but I've went through 4 sheets of just everything the DJ needed, so we'll see. Yeah. I don't know what else to say at this point. I'm just hoping that we'll have enough footage here for a vlog for you guys, because I know it's probably something you guys are looking forward to. But yeah, that's been today. Yesterday we didn't get too much done because we were out all day between shopping and everything. Oh, I guess I have something new to share with you guys. So, as you know, restaurants and everything in our county were closed, but they started reopening them yesterday. So we actually went to Applebee's yesterday. It was a very interesting experience. So basically what happened, they had like markers in front of the door, and then you had to like stand away from everybody, so you're like social distancing, so you stand on the stickers. And then they'll lead you through the restaurant, and they had taped on the floors all the arrows, so you had to go in those specific directions. So that was really interesting. I'm trying to think about what else. So when they sat us, they gave us paper menus that they would dispose of after we left, which is very different compared to the usual when they have regular menus and everything. So it was a page, it was longer than a regular piece of paper. It was like a paper and a half in length, so it was double-sided, and it was in color, which was odd because I would think that they'd print them in no color because it's cheaper that way. But yeah, it was surprising. So they gave us those, we ordered, and then they didn't reach over people like you usually do in a restaurant service. So basically they would put everything on the edge of the table and you had to reach for it yourself. Everything that they were taking from the table, we had to put on the edge of the table at the seat that no one was sitting at. And then they went ahead and they gathered it that way. And they didn't want to pass the plates from person to person. They had you set it down so they could grab it off the table. So, interesting precautions. And our server also had, you know, those like big oversized plastic gloves that subway workers use? They're like, so if your hand's here, they're coming off a few inches up. So they're like really, really big gloves. So yeah, they were wearing those, and it was just really interesting. It was very odd. And then instead of you getting up to go to the bathroom or anything like that to wash up afterwards, they brought you wet naps so you could do it at the table and you wouldn't have to leave. So very interesting development. And then when we went to leave, we didn't know where the exit was, because they wouldn't let us out the front door. So they actually led the markers out to the side door. So they had an entrance door, and then in the back of the restaurant they had an exit door. So very interesting. Other than that, everything seemed pretty normal. People had masks coming into the restaurant, and then when you got to your table you were able to take them off. But yeah, it was very interesting. Trying to think about what else. I also went to Sam's Club, and we went to a hardware store, and we were wearing masks all day. But here's the cool thing, because I haven't really had to wear a mask through any of this really, because I've been out of work, and I haven't really had a car, being that we just got them situated. So I've been home for most of the quarantine, if not like out for a walk or out for a quick drive just to get my car moving. So I haven't really had to wear a mask this entire time. Yesterday was the first time I really had to wear a mask for an extended period of time. And honestly, with the masks that I got, they're thin enough that you can breathe. And I was wearing my contacts yesterday, as I am today, and it was like, it was fine. Like, I had no problems with it. It was thin enough where I didn't have to worry about like anything. So I do think that the masks that I got will be really good with Disney and that heat, because it was pretty warm yesterday and I really didn't have any issues. But then again, we were in like stores most of the time yesterday, so I haven't been outside for an extended period of time with a mask on. But I mean, you figure with Disney, we're gonna be just walking around outside, maybe standing in a line outside, but then most of the lines go into buildings for loading, so we'll see. I don't think it should be that bad with wearing a mask in the heat, because yesterday it was like 90 degrees yesterday. It was pretty warm. It was like what I'm used to, not what Josiah's used to. And what I mean by that, I'm kind of from the South. I'm like a hybrid of New Yorker and South Carolinian. So it's an interesting combination. I have phases, I guess. I flipped through the two of them in different ways, and I don't know which way is what until someone points it out to me, which is really interesting. It's very funny when people point it out to me. Like, I think the one time I have off the top of my head, Ella was looking at an ant on the wall, and I grabbed her and I tried to tell her, like, no, we do not touch the ants, they're bad, they bite. And I had one of my friends standing there, she's just laughing at me, she's like, Caitlin, the ants don't bite. I'm like, what? They don't bite? Because I'm used to South Carolina with fire ants, and they bite and it hurts, so you avoid them. But forget, things are very different up here. Hey hun, you wanna come here for a second?
Sure.
I caught him. I haven't really seen him all day, he's been working.
we've been feeding a internet cable through the outside of our house, so that was fun. Drilling holes through our walls.
Yeah.
They just filled it up with silicone, so the water and stuff doesn't get into the house.
I told them about our Applebee's experience. Did you want to touch on that?
Sure. The one that we actually got to sit down for the first time since the beginning of all this.
Yep. You didn't tell them?
Man, it was it's good to be back to doing that again. I miss free refills, that's for sure. Because I love drinking lots of soda, so.
Yeah, but I know that we really enjoyed just the atmosphere of being in the restaurant.
I feel like the food tastes better, but maybe it's just because we're in the atmosphere and stuff.
I think it was just the atmosphere. I don't think it was actually.
I feel like the two things is I feel like the portion size are a little bit bigger and the food tastes a little better, but I think that's just because of being there. I think that adds to it.
I don't think the portion size was bigger. I think your patty was just a little bit thicker than what you're used to.
Yeah.
He got a burger, by the way.
Yep.
His patty was a little bit thicker than what they usually do from our normal Applebee's. This wasn't our normal Applebee's. We were out in
the
like
mall area.
Well, they don't know where we live, so that's not gonna help.
Well, just the mall area. It was not the one next to us, but the one near the mall.
Yeah, so we have an Applebee's like not even 5 minutes down the street. We were at the one that's like maybe 20 minutes away. So it did make a bit of a difference, I think.
Yeah. It did.
But was there anything else that you wanted to touch on?
I don't think so.
I said that our masks that I got for Disney worked really well yesterday, so I think they're gonna hold up really well in Florida.
Yeah.
What else did I say, guys? I don't remember what I said. Anyway, is there anything else that you wanted to touch on? I said that I got my music with the DJ done. So that we needed to do the videographer stuff, but I figured I'd get this going first, and we apologized for missing Wednesday.
Busy.
Very busy. What else? Is there anything else?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, hopefully we won't miss this Wednesday again. We'll try to record something early and get it up for you guys, but sorry for the short vlog. We just wanted to have something up for you guys so you understand, like, we're still here. We're not going anywhere. We're just really busy with the cramming and the wedding and everything. So I think that's all.
Yeah.
All right. And to our biggest fan, love you, bug.